Hello! Welcome! Hi! Wow! This is...
Dude.
Okay, hi. First of all, hi, I'm Jeffrey. I feel like we should introduce ourselves.
And my name is Brendan.
Yeah,
Hello.
cool. Alright, so welcome to the first ever episode of the Attention Deficit Dogs. Basically, we're just two dudes who can't focus worth shit, right? That's like the whole
As
thing.
the intro can show, honestly.
I did a lot of recording today, right?
Yeah.
You know, played the worst video game I've ever fucking seen in my entire Okay, let me tell you this story.
I'm ready.
So, Brooke just approaches me this morning. Brooke, our producer, our lovely producer. Brooke, talk loudly so the mic can pick you up.
Hi.
Hi, our lovely producer. Yep. She approaches me this morning and she goes, hey, we're shooting a video. You have no idea what we're shooting. It's a surprise. It's a horror game. And I went, can I know anything? No.
Nope.
And not until we turned on the recording did I finally get to see. Now, here's the worst part, is one of our other roommates comes up, and he comes up, and Brooke is so excited about this game that she has to tell someone.
Alright.
So she runs over to him, and I'm in here, you know, in the other room. I was covering my ears, and I hear like a little murmur through my hands, but then all of a sudden it goes quiet. So I was like, I think I'm done. I lift my hands off my ears, and all I hear is Justin scream, "They fucking what?" And that made me piss myself. So, like, the worst thoughts started coming to my mind. I was like, are they murdering babies? Like, this is terrible. Like, I don't know what terrible thing they could be doing in this game that caused him to scream that loud, right?
Yeah.
We turn on the game, and there's just a yellow locomotive, and the game's called Choo Choo Charlie, right? Is that what? Choo Choo Charles, okay? It's called Choo Choo Charles, okay?
Okay.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? I was told this is a horror game, and now there's a yellow locomotive standing in front of me.
Dude.
Basically, this game, the villain in this game is a half train, half spider, half clown, like, serial killing thing? So it's got a clown face, like Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's like got razor sharp teeth and it's spider legs, but only 6 of them? I don't think it had 8. I could be wrong. It could have 8 and they made it correctly. You just had to run and collect scraps to upgrade your train to kill this thing. That's all this was. This thing was called Charles.
Who gave Bonk footage of me when I was down bad? Bro?
Is that you, yeah?
My God.
It's
I was
you
looking for
down-
coochie, dog. That grade A coochie.
Bro, you get a text that's like, we're done, and you're like, you just turn into a fucking spider locomotive.
I just run around the town destroying women.
Oh, dude, Brendan Single, how do you know? Oh, he's half locomotive, half fucking.
Oh yeah, do you not hear the
Batman.
Thomas the Tank Engine music just slowly getting louder?
Do, do, do. The fucking spider crawling.
Just down I-25. Dude, I love it.
I'm gonna be honest, I hate spiders, okay?
We know, Jeffrey.
Okay, no, we don't know. Can we explain this?
After I spend an hour and a half trying to get set up my fucking Xbox,
Can I-
and
oh,
this
yeah.
dude sees a dead spider.
Listen.
And he is like, yeah, we should move that whole thing you just did upstairs and do it again.
Okay.
No.
Hold on.
What the fuck are you thinking?
I have a rebuttal, okay?
I want to hear this.
Let's
butt.
talk both sides, okay? Let's not
Okay,
just
let's go.
assume.
Let's go.
Alright, so I hate spiders. I'm terrified of them.
We know.
I absolutely hate spiders.
Well, I
okay?
know. You're a
So
pussy.
I went down. Hey, so I went downstairs, right? And on the wall was a spider at least the size of a quarter. This thing is huge, right? This thing was like
Yeah.
cherry tomatoes stuck to my wall. I swear to gosh.
Spider Max is less than a dime, dog.
Nah,
Less than
quarter. A
Quarter
dime?
my ass.
A dime?
A dime.
A dime,
A
maybe
dime.
times 10,
Okay, Cookie
like a
Monster.
dollar coin. Okay, yeah, a cookie. That's how this big the spider
it
was.
not big.
Shut up! I look at this grape tomato with legs on my wall, and I'm like,
my
"What the fuck?" It's a grape tomato with like 8 toothpicks, and I was terrified. And you know, I look over, and this is as Brendan's finishing setting up the Xbox. I saw that, and I was like, well, that's a problem. He obviously was here first. We should let him take this room. We're going upstairs. And he was like, "What?" I was like, "We're going upstairs." And he was like, "No, we're not fucking going upstairs." I was like, "Dude, we're going upstairs." And then I finally convinced him. That's the best part, is he's like, this dude, he listened to me. He was like, fuck
No,
it, I'm
he did
losing
not.
this argument. Yes, we did. We went upstairs. As we were going upstairs, we saw my mom on the couch, right? We thought she was asleep, and she looked at us, was like, "What are y'all doing?" I explained what was happening. She was like, "You dumb idiot." She walked downstairs and killed the fucking spider, and then was like, "Set up the fucking Xbox,"
Okay.
and then walked away.
I'm pretty sure that spider was already dead.
No, 100%.
That spider was dead.
It was totally. I threw
thing
a
was
fit over
completely
no
gone.
fucking reason.
Yeah, no, you tripping.
I wasn't like 7. This was like middle school.
Yeah, no,
like I was like in 8th grade. This
Jeffrey was like half developed by this point.
I was in puberty, and I was like, motherfucker, that's a spider? Nah, I'm good.
He didn't even try to have the macho life. He just gave up the moment he saw a spider.
Not despite. Hey, I don't fuck with that dude. It's the way they move, dog. Okay.
They walk like you walk.
No, they crawl. They go.
You crawl. They probably think you look weird
Crawl!
walking, bro.
No.
We should start a campaign against Jeffrey. Spiders are humans too.
Spider, not, but they're not though. They're literally spiders.
Hashtag spiders are humans as well.
How do you feel about bugs? Like, where are you at on insects in general?
I don't care about any bug except fucking bees. Not wasps.
Oh yeah, okay.
I am the
Hornets?
pussiest motherfucker with wasps and hornets
Yeah.
and anything that just stings but doesn't do anything for the environment.
Like, why though?
Like, why do wasps exist?
You know what? Yeah. Hold on. Let's fuck the spiders thing. Let's fuck that hashtag. Hashtag fuck wasps.
Hashtag why do wasps exist?
Hashtag
They serve no purpose.
hashtag why do wasps?
I mean, they probably do some like minor thing in the ecosystem.
No.
But
You know what they do? You know what they do? Bother me. That's what they do.
Sting me.
Bother.
And they don't pollinate no flowers.
No.
They don't do shit. They just sting people.
Yeah.
And they don't die after their one sting. They can just
Yeah.
stab your
Pollinate
ass.
this dick, wasps. Fuck
Yeah, oh
you.
my god, pollinate my balls. I need more hair down there.
This podcast has turned into a PSA about how much we fucking don't like bugs.
Yeah. There's this one time
Yeah, wait.
there was this beetle, this big ass
Oh,
beetle
dude, beetles are. I
sitting
don't know.
in
Love hate.
this like closet thing, and
Yeah.
I made Lauren go get it.
Well, your little sister.
Yeah, my
Little sister Lauren. Yeah. Why did you make her go get it?
I didn't want to get it.
See, you were just like trial by fire.
May have been scared a little bit, but yeah.
You kick her in there. This is Sparta, motherfucker. Go get the beetle.
Get the spider.
You don't love me.
Yeah, no, but didn't have to clean up the beetle. Big dub on my end.
Yeah, big
Hell on
time.
her end, on God.
Dude, I don't.
6 out of 10. I'd rate that as solid B tier. Good try, but no.
Solid B. Total
solid
tier.
tier.
Got him. Jokes. Okay. No, see, beetles, they're real cool looking. But, like, once again, bugs be crawling. I don't be liking that.
Did you know there's no ADD anymore?
Yeah, it's all ADHD. It's
Yeah.
all under the one big bracket.
I think that's weird. I just figured out that about
Yeah,
the
so
other day.
our acronym doesn't make any sense, but let's not expose our flaw in our business model. Thanks,
I mean,
Brandon.
it's free use. It's free use, everybody, now. Attention deficit disorder, and we're going to take it.
Yeah, we're the attention
It's
deficit
ours.
dogs. Yep, we patented
It's ours. Sorry,
Marketing.
guys.
That's not true.
Attention deficit disorder?
Legal reasons.
Trademark.
This is all a joke. I want to make it so clear.
Legal reasons. That's a lie.
Yeah. Whoa, hey.
No,
Dude,
I stand
okay.
by what he said.
Let's get back on the podcast topic. You like birds?
Oh my god, I'm hyped.
You like
I do.
birds?
I do.
Dude, favorite bird? I know the answer, but for the podcast, favorite bird, man.
My favorite bird?
Yeah. Well, okay, question. Do you know enough about ducks to have a favorite, like, breed of duck?
I like the white ones on Instagram, but if I got one, I want it to be one. I don't know what they're called specifically, but it's like they're the colored ones. They have like the green.
Oh, like the green, like the mallards.
Yeah.
Mallards. Or
Oh,
mallard
mallard.
ducks. Dude, those are so cool. You
My
like
favorite duck.
Oh, because they got like the purple on them and the brown and stuff, dog. They are drippy. Hold on, can we
Drippy as hell. Oh,
Ducks
God.
are. No wonder they always in ponds. They flood in that shit, dog.
shit-
Ducks are so fucking trippy.
Ducks are
You know?
so cool. Ducks are so cool.
Okay, so
What's
question.
your favorite?
Okay, I like penguins. I think they're pretty cool. Kiwis, they're funny. I like flightless birds for the same reason that like
Radish
I like myself. I don't do a lot, you know,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of cool to look at sometimes. But like, no, ostriches are neat. I gotta think. What's my favorite bird? Boobies. Those are fun. Those are just, I just like
That's a good name.
the blue-footed booby. Yeah.
I thought it was fake the first time I saw it.
Really? Did you know there's a red-footed?
Boobies?
Yeah.
There's that many boobies?
There's at least 2 kinds of boob. I'm a big bird guy. I'm not. Let me tell you something. I have a natural fear of birds. I fucking hate pigeons. I want to make that clear.
I
Fuck
hate
pigeons.
crows. I hate crows.
Crows?
Crows scare me.
I don't know.
No, they scare me too because I'm scared of crows specifically because I watch The Birds.
Oh, that
super young
shit,
and it
yeah.
fucked me up.
That movie's. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fuck that. All right, so pigeons. I fucking hate pigeons. Fuck pigeons, okay? Seagulls, fuck them too. That's my problem with birds. They're too comfortable around people, right?
Oh, God.
All their animals, you could spook them. Birds are like, motherfucker, that is my bread.
Fight me,
That is
bitch.
my. Like seagulls
Mine.
and pigeons, fuck them, okay? Now, are you familiar with what a robin is?
Yeah.
All right, so it's a little tiny bird, okay?
They lay those really candy eggs that we
Okay.
eat during Easter.
Now, keep in mind, I don't like birds. I don't like being around birds, okay? I had a run-in with a robin once,
get
okay?
bit?
I had to fight this robin. Let me tell you. So this is back when I was in college, okay? So I was on, like, the 9th floor of this dorm building. And I was chilling in my room one day, and I heard tweeting outside my window. I heard, like, just chirping. And I was like, gosh, that bird is so loud. It's like I'm waking up to this. And I was like, gosh, that bird is so loud. So I, like, kind of roll over, you know? And then it gets louder and louder. I was like, oh my gosh. I have my window open, so I know like what's happening. And I stand up and like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna close my window. So I stand up really angrily, I turn around, and standing on my desk is this bird. What had happened was when I left my window open, apparently I didn't close the screen fully. Like I didn't latch the screen fully. Okay. So the bird had hopped into the window. So he was on my desk, like in my room now. Being someone who's an absolute wimp about literally everything, and all of a sudden just seeing like a bird staring at me, I was like, oh shit. You know? Yeah. It was a real fight or flight moment. It was a game time decision, right? Part of me was like, yo, grab it and throw it in the elevator. Because, like, how funny would that have been?
No, yeah.
Poor motherfucker's like, I gotta go home. And there's just a bird flying out. I'm staring at this thing, and he's just kind of looking at me.
Okay.
And I was like, I kind of like do this. He kind of like jumps to the side, looks at me. He's tweeting at me. I'm like, all right. Either I gotta do something about this or I just have a new roommate. You know what I'm saying? So and there's part of me that's like, I'm genuinely weighing out the pros and cons. I'm like, you know what? A pet would, you know, keep me company. You know, that'd be nice. You know, like.
Kind of looking drippy.
I could feed him scraps. But I was just like, yeah, you know, like, I could probably, I have a second bed he can borrow. Like, it's all good, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's part of me that's like, dude, that's a fucking bird. What do you, don't rationalize this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, he can't pay rent. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, like, dude, you're in a dorm room and you hate birds. Can we think about that? You also don't know how to take care of birds.
Oh, God.
So I just kind of like, I'm like, okay. So I turn on some pump up music in the background. You know how it go. I don't remember what I played, but I knew I was like, all right, I'm hard. We're going in. I was probably like Eminem.
Yeah.
You know, like just to make me seem even like wimpier in this story, it was probably like Eminem.
He's just looking at this pigeon.
You better lose yourself and you this. I'm like looking at this robin.
Like
no, it's a robin. It was a robin. It was a robin.
Robin. Not a pigeon.
That's why I'm bringing up robins. It was a robin. Did I forget to mention that? It was a robin. Okay. I just look at it. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I fucking just scoop it. Like I just
grab that boy.
Yeah, I just scooped the little boy.
Like a badass.
And then I just out the window. And at first he just kind of dropped and I was real worried I just killed this bird. But he was like, and it came soaring up. And I was like, yes, sir. He's chilling. And then like an hour later I looked back and there was a bird on my windowsill again. I was like, you better fucking I was like, so I immediately walked up, closed the window. I said, not today. And then I washed my hands a lot. Because I was like, I feel like birds got germs on them. Bird germs? Bird disease. That's like a thing, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, they bring
the birds. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, like how bats brought COVID because they're like skin birds. You know.
Yeah, skin birds. Oh God, dude.
Skin birds. That's a metal band.
Bats are fucking gross.
Dude, someone's got to make a metal band called Skin Birds.
Oh God.
Skin that. You know, like.
They have some weird like.
Just a really fleshy like. It's just a raw.
Yeah, everyone
chicken.
just like.
It's just a raw chicken.
Yeah,
that's all it fucking is.
They're just bringing raw chickens and throwing around the concert room.
Dude,
it's like a volleyball, but it's the chickens.
Yes, it was t-shirt cannon. It shoots rotisserie chickens at people. Pegged with a meal for four.
If any artists are listening, I would definitely go to a rotisserie chicken concert.
How stupid would he be if Young Gravy did not like do that with mashed potatoes?
Honestly.
Because he's Young Gravy.
I think that's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying?
And he comes in them too, to like as the gravy
for the mothers.
Yeah, for all the MILFs. Shout out MILFs. Oh God, shout out MILFs. We love you. Thank you for being there for us. On our days.
We're pro MILF.
We're pro MILF on this podcast.
Pro
MILFs. Yeah, a friend of the podcast. Yep, friend of the podcast.
Like
MILFs in general.
Like the company? We don't. There's no MILF. Is there a company? Is MILF and DILF in the dictionary?
I don't know.
Like, is that good? Did you know Goblin Mode got added this year?
I feel like Goblin Mode got added?
Mode. Going full Goblin. Bro, can you pull up the dictionary definition of Goblin Mode for us?
Goblin Mode.
Goblin
It's
Mode.
in the like official dictionary.
Yes. No, they're putting. It was like Webster's Word of the Year.
Yeah.
That's wild, actually. That's fucking hilarious.
There's an actual like, dictionary definition for it. They put it in the dictionary.
I'm a dictionary.
Okay.
They also, what is it? Hangry, that's one's been in there for a while.
And like awesome sauce is in there.
Is that it really?
Yeah,
That's
awesome
2 words though. Why would they put it?
Oh, awesome sauce.
Goblin mode is a social media term for letting yourself to go.
Gremlin
There's
mode?
so many better words that Webster could have chosen.
Agreed. I agree with Bonk. Bonk's got a point.
And that's a phrase. That's not a word.
Do you think they sell different kind of like hose nozzles for bidets?
Hose?
Like hose nozzles for bidets. Like you can get like the mister.
I would get a bidet. Would you get a bidet?
Only if I could get it at like 55 psi.
I want a nice bidet because I think I always am overthinking that my butt's not clean.
Yeah, I get worried, man.
So if there's this superior butt cleaning mechanism, I want something just to spray water, fucking hydraulic fucking spray water my ass.
Yeah?
Yep. I don't moan too if it needs it.
You know those power washers that they wash houses with? I want it to feel like that, like a
Breaking news.
Breaking news. What's up?
Did you hear about the Elon Musk thing?
Yeah, he's on Twitter. He bought Twitter, right?
No. The thing that just recently happened. He was booed off Dave Chappelle.
Whoa!
Yeah,
you
Dave.
said, like the Chappelle show?
Yeah,
Like,
Dave
what's up?
Chappelle brought him on. He was like a surprise guest, and like everyone booed him. Like he
So-
came out and he started chanting, "I'm rich" or something like that.
Oh,
He
okay. Well,
started,
that's the first problem.
"I'm rich, bitch" is what he was saying.
Oh,
but
well-
he was referencing the Dave Chappelle skit where he's like, "I'm rich,
Oh,
bitch."
true.
That's what he was doing. But so,
But,
it's weird.
okay.
I don't know if it was a good thing.
People
for
aren't going
Elon
to get
or
that,
not.
though, because, first of all, how many people are going to assume that Elon is referencing Dave Chappelle?
Well, he was on Dave Chappelle.
Okay, but at the same time, still, let's look at Elon.
Yeah,
let's
but-
look at the people that watch Dave Chappelle and think, are they going to assume that Elon Musk is a long-time watcher? Like, he's going to know the skits. So if he just comes out and goes, "I'm rich, bitch," they're gonna like, motherfucker.
He did it while they were chanting.
Oh.
Like, boo.
He was like, "I'm rich." Oh, well, okay.
I think he was trying to warm him up. But here's where it gets weirder. There's some people on the crowd who were like seriously mad at him. Some people who like weren't booing. He thinks he's acting like it went good, like it was a good thing, like he had fun still.
Yeah.
But he also, there's thoughts that he blocked the first person who posted the video, like on Twitter, like
Yeah.
banned their account. So I don't know. It's just a weird. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I think
Were people happy with him or just messing with him or what was going on? Because
I
he
heard
could.
it
He's
was
all.
like-
He can take some messing with.
what was that, Bone?
I heard it was like 80% of the crowd.
It was 80% the crowd's fault.
Yeah,
No,
but he's.
it was 80% of the crowd that booed him.
The boot. Wow.
See, but then he said some shit about. Okay, I don't want to like misreference things.
No, you're good. Like,
But
you
because I
good.
just saw this earlier today.
Yeah.
But he said that there was like 80% weren't booing him. He said that the 20% was just louder.
Wow.
So it's just I don't know is it a
See-
good thing? Is it a bad thing? Did they have fun? Did he not? Like what's going on? You know what I'm
Elon,
saying?
it was so weird because he was like, everyone loved him.
Yeah.
And then he just started being Elon a little
He
more.
just started being too much Tony Stark.
Yeah,
like
he was
him.
real. Yeah.
Like he stopped being this homegrown person and he started being this like I'm rich, I'm gonna fucking rub it in your face type person. Dude's the rich, like one of the richest, like debatably the richest. I think Jeff Bezos should be considered richer.
I think
because he got a divorce and he's still second place.
I'm literally Jeff.
He's literally out there representing hard for the Jeffries.
Yeah, dude, I'm out here. Look at me, being a Jeffrey, doing things like I should. Okay, like listen, I'm. This is a powerful like group of people I'm getting into, right?
Alright.
We got Jeff Bezos, Jeff Dahmer, Jeffrey Star. You know?
Okay, Jeff Dahmer's not someone you should look up to.
No. But I'm saying there's a lot of famous Jeffs.
We're eating men. No, okay.
Jeff Dunham. There's a lot of Jeffs, man.
There are a lot of Jeffs.
I got a lot of Jeffs to compete
Dude,
with, man. This is
I used
hard.
to watch so much Jeff Dunham with you.
Who?
Oh my
Dude,
gosh, love
Jeff Dunham was hilarious though. All right, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Jeff Dunham is like one of the comedians I grew up watching. One of the reasons I think comedy is so great. One of the reasons I want to do comedy. He recently did a special that there was one part that I am not happy with. Okay, he brought out this new puppet, and I didn't fully watch the whole special. I forget the puppet's name. But it was just making fun of Gen Z and millennials. It was a dude with AirPods in, a beanie, and he just kept typing on his phone. And would look up and be like, "Huh, what's a tape recorder?" You know?
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Culture.
obviously people were laughing because it was like a special and you have to laugh because like that's literally,
Yeah.
the whole thing. But also like older people are watching him, and it's like people have watched him for years and years that are still watching him.
Like he's perpetuating a stereotype that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, no, it's just like he's just making a stereotype because the old people that watch him think it's funny. But like
Yeah.
people who saw him as kids who now are like
Yeah.
older and watching
You're
him, who
feeling
are
like-
in that age range.
Like it's a big fuck you type.
Yeah, no, it wasn't funny because I was like, well, you're just making fun of my generation when
not?
like there's people that look up to him because like I
Yeah,
saw him as a
yeah.
comedian. I looked up to it. I thought he was really funny, and then he's just kind of crappy about that stuff. So that kind of sucked, man. But I love Jeff Dunham still. Peanut, his Christmas special I will watch every year. Gosh, it did
Friend
not
of the
age
show?
well.
Friend of the
No,
show?
not a friend. Is that the bit? Everyone's a friend of the show. Brooke,
Everyone I like
friend
is friend of the show. Kanye West, not friend of the show.
Oh,
Not right
yeah.
now. Not ever, honestly. If he ever gets on his pills again, I still think this is what he was thinking.
Yeah.
I think
He should be held accountable no matter what forever.
for the safety of himself and fans and everyone. I think Kanye needs to close the curtains. I think it's finally.
I think it's done. Kanye should be done.
I think Kanye's done, man. His music, it impacted a lot of people. It was good for a lot of years, genuinely. I think he's hit a point where like his music and stuff is like evolved and shaped in such a weird way that I think he's hit a point where he can safely just kind of disappear. And I don't think he will, and that's the problem.
Yeah, we have this really big playlist, and if you look at it, all the Kanye songs are his older stuff. There's like
His
a
older
couple
stuff, yeah.
songs but like his newer stuff just isn't. It doesn't have staying power that his older stuff did.
No, it doesn't. And because before he was rapping and it was like relatable and fun to listen to and like had really cool like rhyme patterns in
Yeah.
it. But like Donda, you know, it's just him yelling about you. Like look at Closed on Sunday. Like what I was saying was like look at Closed on Sunday. Like people, that's the
Such a
difference.
bad
Is
song.
people like before would listen to Kanye to listen to his music and appreciate it. Now they're like, what the fuck is he making?
If they like check back into, they're like, oh,
People aren't taking his music as seriously, I feel, because they aren't taking him as seriously because of the stuff he's saying and doing. He tried running for president. Like,
He still is. He's running around saying Hitler's good, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. to be
whoa, is he
president.
really trying to go up like
Yeah, if
2024?
you look at his tweet, he has like yay 24 on there.
No way.
He's like running for it. Like,
Is he
again,
actually trying to come
what
back?
does he think he's gonna do?
Dude.
It's not gonna happen.
No. Of
In
course
what world do you call out like a major section of people
not. Don't.
and be like, don't vote for me, but I'm going for president?
Yeah, he was like, well, it worked for one guy already, right? It's so
But
stupid.
no, I think. But you said you made a comment that I thought was kind of good. And I don't think anyone's ever said it like that before. Is for the safety of his fans.
Yeah, dude.
Being a Kanye fan, I love posting my Wrapped, but I didn't put it anywhere but Snapchat because I knew it would be there for 24 hours. Because Kanye is like my number 3 or something.
Yeah, and it's because you enjoy his older stuff
I
and
love
bump it
Kanye
normally.
so much, but then he started doing this, and I can't show it because I don't want to be called a racist.
Yeah.
But it's like
or
he started
anti-Semitic
doing this at the
because
end of
stuff.
the year, first of all, too. He
Yeah.
started doing this at the end of the year. So, like, there's a lot of people in my same shoes who are like, this dude just started and he's already at the top of my rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard because he already impacted so many people,
Yeah.
like with his music in a positive way, that now his opinions now affecting everyone negatively.
And I
It
think
just
there should
sucks.
be a separation between art and
An artist, yeah.
an artist. But I think going forward, you don't have to support Kanye's art. We can listen to the stuff that he's already made. But like, if he makes another album, maybe don't stream it.
Yeah.
Maybe then show that.
Maybe that's
But
when you don't
like,
support it. Yeah.
Just because Kanye's being a dick doesn't mean your life has to be not as fun because you can't listen to the
exactly.
Because I don't want to take it off our big playlist.
I like that. It's like separate art from artists, but he should still be held accountable.
Yeah. I'm not saying go stream the new Kanye album. I'm saying go fucking...
Like bump Gold Digger, man.
Bump Gold Digger.
It goes-
It's a good song.
Dude,
But, like,
bump
from
Kids
now
See
on-
Ghosts. Like,
But because when he made that stuff, he wasn't like this.
no, he wasn't.
He wasn't saying these things.
Yeah.
But now he's saying it, so hold him accountable.
Hold him accountable.
Don't listen to new Kanye.
Yeah, I want the old Kanye, man.
I miss the old Kanye.
I miss the old Kanye.
But I think he should wrap it up. I think he's
I think he's
gonna hit a point, and I think after that point, I don't think he should make new music. I think he should he can make music in his home, but I don't think he should be in the public eye no more.
Dude's had such an extensive career that, like,
Yeah.
I don't think he really needs to milk. It's like the divorce happened and then everything came out. You know, like he really
His
started
thing
going
about
down.
against Pete Davidson, like he's calling him out, like saying he's gonna, like, dude, just leave the man alone. Like, oh god,
Dude.
he's not the one who divorced you.
Yeah, no, Pete don't deserve anything.
Pete didn't deserve that.
Pete has done
Davidson-
nothing but give us hope, Brendan. Okay? Pete has done nothing but give me hope. He was engaged to Ariana Grande. He's dating Kim Kardashian. Pete Davidson has done nothing but give me
I do
hope.
have one take on Pete Davidson that I didn't like.
Oh, we got something.
Is the way he acted towards Mac Miller after the breakup.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, he acted some way towards Mac Miller after the breakup, and then he died soon after that.
Oh.
Like there was rumors that he sent pictures of him and Ariana Grande in bed, and while he's like, "I'm engaged to her now, motherfucker," or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. See, I feel like, I think Pete has come out and, like, said, like, there's no beat. Like, he genuinely...
Yeah.
Like, I think he's come back and been like, that was a sad loss. Like I think he's been
And
gone back
he
on that.
admitted too. The thing with Ariana Grande was just they were both cut out of a big relationship and were just clinging on to whatever.
Well, yeah, no, it was first. Well, dude, did you hear what like she said? He had the stand up bit, and
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
You start talking
yeah,
about
we
it.
started talking. So she basically said that she told people that I didn't even know who he was. That's what she said about him. And it wasn't like she said this to her friends or anything. She said it on the cover of Vogue magazine. That's the stupid part about this.
Yeah, and he's like, I could paint a spray tan on and then go on Vogue magazine.
Yeah, no, that. Oh my gosh, that is so. People like popular people and famous people like publicity stunts don't make any sense to me.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to say. Is when people date someone just to like make someone else angry or to get the paparazzi interested, I think it's the dumbest thing unless it's a prank, right? Like I think it's the dumbest thing unless like someone's like, hey, how funny would it be if they saw us,
And here's other thing. There's one thing I've always thought. I want to be rich, but I don't really want to be famous.
I get that, yeah.
Because honestly, being famous kind of sounds like it sucks. There's a lot of people who are rich and famous, and they're like, having money doesn't do it all. Maybe it does. Maybe just the fame sucks ass.
There's a episode of Joe Rogan where he talks about it, but he sitting at your table, like eating lunch with your family.
Yeah,
People will come up like, hey, can I get a picture? At a movie theater. Yo, can I get a picture? Like, that's the thing is like, popularity is not something I want. Money's awesome. If I can make money by doing this, that'd be awesome.
And
but
the thing that sucks too is like, if you say no to the picture, you seem like an asshole. So like it's like you're obligated because especially in like with Joe Rogan, if he like upsets fans, that's less views and then that's less money and then it can fuck everything up. So he has to like say yeah if he wants his career to keep going good.
One person I'll say is like Dave Grohl. He's the lead singer of Foo Fighters. Foo Fighter. I said Food Fighter. Foo Fighters. Sorry.
Foo Fighters. Rest in peace. What's his face that died?
Taylor Hawkins.
Rest in
the
peace,
drummer.
Taylor
Yep.
Hawkins. That's such a sad.
That was extremely sad. Did you try to change the subject? ADD. Haha, funny. We're on brand.
Lol,
But
lol.
did you see the video? His son came out and played the drums to My Hero by Foo Fighters. Yeah.
No, that's super
Dave
sad.
Grohl
I
cried
used
at
to-
the end. It was super emotional. Yeah. But but Dave Grohl, there's multiple videos of people be like, yeah, can I just please sign that? He's like, guys, I'm not signing anything. I'm not taking any pictures unless it's for charity. And he gets in his car and leaves.
See, and I think that's respectable.
It is 100% respectable.
But if it got caught in the wrong eye, like the wrong person saw it,
Yeah.
and it was put on like the tabloids and shit, that could be
Like,
fucking
taken
'cause
out
they
of
fuck
context.
everything up, especially like people like TMZ. They're just anything for a click.
Well, yeah, no, because they can cut out the for charity part. They could just
Yeah.
go, oh, guys, I'm not signing anything. Gets in the car, leave.
Yeah, and then to make it seem like you're a dick, which sucks.
People want clicks. They want people to see their stuff,
So
right?
why would someone want to be famous?
I don't know, man.
Like you're seeing people who like had an okay life, got famous, and then died because of stuff that happened when they're
The fame ruins
sucks.
people, man. Yeah, it's terrible. This is a good episode. But no, I get what you're saying. It's like, I would love to live the life of a famous person without the constant stress of people wanting to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know?
I want that Little Dicky video where he's Chris Brown for a day. Just see what happens.
Yeah, well, like,
Maybe not, you know.
both sides of it,
hit
though,
women,
right?
but,
Because, like, Chris...
Maybe I treat Rihanna right for one day.
All right, I have a funny story. When I was, like, a long time ago, I had this friend who was, like, obsessed with Chris Brown. It was her favorite music artist
I
of all
mean,
time.
I like Chris Brown's music, but it's the same thing as Kanye.
No,
It's like,
but favorite music artist of all time. And she had this picture on her phone that was like a mural of different photos of him. Game this as like a poster. My brother looks at it and just goes, oh, I like that one with the black and blue light. She's like, oh, yeah, it really goes, yeah, it reminds me of what he did to Rihanna.
smooth as fuck.
Imagine you see the like Little Dicky video, like the opposite of it, where like Chris Brown goes in Little Dicky's body. He's like, "Wow, no one recognizes me. This is awesome." Like, imagine that, dude.
I know.
Like, imagine when he's walking down the street and nobody knows his name. An actual line in the song. Imagine that being an unfamiliar feeling. That sounds kind of terrible, you know? Like,
I know, because I like my space. Leave me alone. Don't.
like if I got headphones on, I'm walking down the street. Don't talk to
I'm
me.
a very good one-on-one person, but when there's more than like a few people, if I don't know those people, have you seen that show on Netflix? It's called
Which
How to
show?
Sell Drugs Online Fast.
I have.
I think it's good.
Okay, so the one thing I had it in all shot in German.
Yeah.
So when you watch it in English, the lips aren't synced at all. So that's kind of,
But
like
you get used to it. You just like kind
the
of like.
plot of it and the concept of it, it's really interesting.
It
No,
is.
it's definitely kind of a dramedy.
I enjoyed it.
How
It's
many-
not something that you can sit down there and be like deep into, but like
Yeah.
it's a good show.
If you need some background noise, it's a
need
real
some
good
background
background
noise.
noise show. You could definitely
So
get a
is
lot out
South
of it.
Park. South Park is a really good. background
Really?
show.
I've tried so
It's
hard
just-
to get into that
it's
show.
So just throw it on. Just have it on in the background when you're doing something.
Like cleaning a room or
like
something?
A couple days, you'll start getting into it.
Really? I'm gonna try that sometime. I gotta
It's-
try
it's
that. I like putting on shows. I don't know about you, but I work like more efficiently with background noise more than like music. If I have someone talking, like podcasts are real helpful at work and
Yeah,
stuff.
I work best with podcasts.
like, make me lift one.
Music, I do good if I'm doing like something like labor intensive, doing
A tedious task.
But if
or
I'm just
something.
walking around an apartment with music on, I'm gonna be jamming out.
Same,
too
dude.
much.
Just like,
So then I'm not getting stuff done.
yeah.
That's when I listen to podcasts. I use YouTube as podcasts all the fucking time because it's
Really?
premium.
Oh,
I just
'cause-
turn that shit off and I listen to it. Half the
That's
time.
so smart.
And then if
yeah.
I want to look at something, I just unlock it real quick, check it out.
I've always thought about getting YouTube Premium, but I don't know if I want to pay the money for it. Can we just talk real quick? Music is so cool because it
love
means
music.
so much to so many people because there's so much music.
I might love a song for a certain reason, and you love it for a different reason.
Yeah,
And, like,
right? I appreciate music. Brendan, favorite music artist?
Okay, so my favorite of all time is Mac Miller.
That makes
But
sense, yep.
Kanye made my favorite album of all time. So my
Which album? Not Donda. Don't say Donda.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, that's just a
So
killer
that's my
album.
favorite album of all time, but Mac Miller didn't make it. But Mac Miller's overall my favorite artist.
Oh,
like Mac
okay.
Miller impacted me more, but Kanye has my.
But that
favorite
one album is your favorite. Okay, I get
Yeah,
that. No, I
yeah.
totally get what you mean by that.
I actually wrote a paper about that in college.
Really? Dude.
It was a car ride. We had to make a car ride with anyone, and I chose Kanye, Mac Miller, and Snoop Dogg.
That,
And-
dude, that's
And
the
we were in a
coolest
car road trip
ride.
together. So, and I wrote it, and I got an A+ on the paper. I got 100%.
I actually, funny you bring that up. I had to do an assignment on Kanye in college.
No way. Sick.
So I was in a class. My seminar class was studying the anti-hero, the concept of an anti-hero.
oh, that's a good
And so, like, we read Batman in there. We read Tank Girl, Frankenstein. Really cool books. Flight was another book we read. But the last thing was we listened to that album. Kanye was the real life anti-hero we had to dissect. So anyone that's a part of, like, yeah, funny, right?
That paper probably aged wonderfully.
Oh, 100%. But, like, because anyone that's in counterculture at all, any rapper, basically,
Yeah.
that's anti-hero. Counterculture, that's anti-hero because it's someone doing something they believe in that's going against norm. Kanye was what we looked at. And I remember I tried so hard and I finally convinced him. My professor played the video for Closed on Sunday for the entire class. Because I just kept begging for it to happen. His like lesson on Kanye was supposed to be like a week long, and then we extended it to 2 weeks because we just kept wanting to do it and talk about Kanye. And he was like, "Fuck it!" So we would just come in, talk about Kanye all day,
Dude.
and dissected every single one of his songs. It was super cool.
So that Kid Cudi paper, I wrote a paper.
Yeah. Also, big Kid Cudi fan.
I wrote a paper on the song Mr. Rager. He played it in class because he liked my paper so much.
Really? Can we also? We've talked about this paper privately before, but for the podcast, this paper's super cool. Mr. Rager, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Kid
Very
Cudi.
good Cudi song. Oh my god.
Do you remember what album it's off of?
It is off of his
I don't remember the title of the album.
Man in the Moon 2, I think. It's the one. It's the browner one where he's sitting in front of.
He's sitting in front of stuff. Yeah, it's the same one as Erase Me. Is on that one as well.
I love Race Me.
With Kanye.
With Kanye.
Funny enough.
Dude, their whole story is sad too.
Yeah. Mr. Rager.
It's almost like a suicide drug addiction type song. It's
Crazy.
about him dealing with his drug addiction, going to rehab,
Yeah.
relapsing.
So-
and then the
'cause-
end leaves you off, you don't know. Did he die?
Did he stop?
But you can
Did-
see in his real life. When he wrote the song, he didn't know that. He didn't know what the
True.
answer was going to be. But we
I
know
didn't
now
think
that he
about
actually
that.
made it past. So
Wow.
that's cool.
I didn't even think about that when you told me before that, like, when it fades, he didn't know.
He didn't know.
That's because obviously we know because his career's still going on. He didn't know what the. Wow. That. To write something and not know how it's going to end.
I think it's so cool. I think
Crazy to me.
And it's music.
It's
so
music.
cool.
Music is so
I love
cool.
learning. If I love a song, I like learning tidbits about it, learning about the history. I just think it's.
Well, yeah, because you
And
want to
it's
know what a
just a nice
song
thing to-
means.
yeah.
Because like it has a meaning to you, but you also want to know what it meant to someone when they were writing.
Yeah.
To give you also a different outlook on the song, right? God, music is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Wait, one more thing about the Kanye thing. I had a good
Oh.
conversation with my teacher when I was writing the paper.
Yeah.
But it was about a completely different thing. It was about how do I cite Kanye? Because he just changed his name at that point to the Ye officially.
Oh,
legally.
yeah, whatever.
So I was like, I'm sitting there, how do I cite this? But he's like, so he told me, if you're talking about his older albums, you cite him as Kanye because he made it as Kanye.
'Cause
But
that was
then,
entirely one-
if anything, new recent events since the change,
Yeah.
you have to cite it as Ye.
I don't know if you remember this, but Prince did something like that.
Okay.
So Prince, he was Prince, and then he went by a symbol. He changed his name to a symbol. So
What was
on-
the symbol? What was it? What did it look
I don't
like?
know. It's literally look up Prince symbol, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
I wanna see this.
Like he had guitars in the shape of it, like guitars in the shape of all this stuff. He changed his name to that, just the symbol, and then no one could buy his album because back then media and marketing was different. So people would be like, "Hey, have you heard that new album by the?" You know, by, like
Interesting.
so people couldn't like word of mouth his stuff. Yeah, that's symbol.
That's the symbol he changes.
Yeah, he changed his name to that symbol.
Really?
people started calling him the artist formerly known as Prince. That's what a lot of people were referring to him as, the artist formerly known as Prince. Because it wasn't working out, he just went back to Prince. Yeah, so the fact brings that up like made me think of that because Prince did the same thing.
I just love me having music tidbits. That's so
right.
Prince is super good.
He's one of like definitely my role models if it comes to like making music or anything like that. He's incredible.
Did your parents go to a Prince concert or something?
So my mom went to 2 of them, and I'm pretty sure at one of them he like came down naked in a bathtub or something.
Lucky, I got to see Prince's cock.
No, they probably had like underwear in the tub or something.
We were hanging out, and I got to wear that hoodie.
Oh yeah, the Prince hoodie.
Cool
I do have a Prince hoodie. It's so cool.
It's
it is such a cool
hoodie.
Prince hoodie. I'll have to wear it on the podcast sometime. That's what we'll do. Remind me to wear it on the podcast. Next episode we film. Going into this and starting this, I was so worried that we were just gonna like make dumb dick jokes the entire time, and then we had like real discussion.
I know.
This podcast was all, dude. Attention deficit.
It started out. It took us a bit to get going, especially me. I was not comfortable at all. But it's
first time
very
looking
natural.
at a video setting. Yeah.
Once I started going.
I know this is your first time like recording anything.
Yeah.
So
really.
I know you keep looking at the camera, so I can tell.
I know.
But, yeah. No.
No, I'm excited.
The fact. I don't know. I'm happy with how this episode has gone so far. For our first ever episode, like, we're doing it. I don't know. Our producer's sitting there with her head in her hands, but I don't.
She's like, guys, you're gonna hear this later and regret it.
I'm gonna have to edit.
Oh yeah, for us to edit our
so
screaming
sorry.
and all of the stupid shit we've said and
And
done
that's why we love Bonk. This will be the first episode to come out, and it will be on the channel. We will have a logo and everything.
We'll have everything. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole time.
great.
Obviously, they're seeing this. I don't know why we're telling them like it's not out yet. Like obviously, they've seen that we have it all put out.
Yeah, but as of now, nothing is happening.
What are you talking about, Brendan? We thought everything ahead, and everything is made and put together already.
Yeah, we totally don't have attention deficit disorder or anything like
no,
that.
remember it's attention deficit hyperactivity
Hyperactivity
disorder?
Hyperactivity.
What's the H stand
They still
for?
don't have pills for it. That's what all I care about.
What's the H stand for?
Hyperactivity.
Hyperactive?
Hyperactivity.
Attention deficit disorder. H stands for huh?
Ooh, question mark?
Who?
Delphine,
No, it's got
friend of the show?
Oh, no. Belle Delphine is not. Dude, I have a funny story. Okay, do you remember when her and
You bought her bathwater too?
no,
I'm joking.
yeah, drank it like a cat.
And now I have her.
Did you ever see the thing where her and Moist Critical were having a sex toy off? The
And Voice Critical won, right?
Yeah, and the coolest part about it is the fact. No, I think she ended up winning.
Oh, probably.
I can't remember.
Honestly, that makes more
Can you
sense.
look up who won the sex toy battle between Moist Critical?
That's a good question.
And Belle Delphine.
This is what your life has come to, Bonk.
My
Hashtag
search
we love
history.
Bonk, remember. Don't forget.
Yeah, go on an incognito maybe.
Can you end it with where to buy and then send me the just really quick. I just want to know.
Yeah, can you click on the shopping tab and send us the link of it? Thanks, man. I don't know if you ever saw it, but someone saw that and edited it into like an avatar bending video. So like they're like dick bending and shit, right?
Yeah.
And I know this because my second day of work at the job I have now, right? My second day of work, my assistant manager brings this up. He just goes, "Yo, you guys see this like sex toy battle that got animated into like Earthbender shit?" And we're like, "What?" And he pulls it up on the store speakers, mind you, right?
Nice,
like
nice.
loud enough so and Moist is in the middle of like commentating on this video, and he's something like, "Oh, the big throbbing cock," is like a customer comes in, The customer comes in as it's like big hard throbbing cock, and my assistant manager doesn't even stop the video. He just walks up, hands the dude his pizza, starts talking to him. Dude leaves. The video's still blasting, and this is my second day, my second time ever meeting this man, and I was like, okay, this job's gonna be rad. You know, I was like, this is rad.
I would like to point out Belle Delphine apparently won the battle.
Yeah, I see.
That makes more
According
sense.
to the-
That makes more sense, honestly.
According to the first thing on Google.
Well, because, like, Moist, that's the problem. Is, like, if Moist has all this stuff, he's not going to use it daily. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can make content with it, so, like, she has a reason to buy it. He was buying it just to be funny. And that's what I love about that.
Love Voice Critical. He's super cool. Friend of the show.
No, none of these people have ever even... They don't know we exist.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yep.
Brooke? Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Major friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Basically created the show.
Yeah, is the reason this show exists.
Yeah.
Oh, Nardwar? Friend of the show.
Friend of the show,
You got
Nardwar.
me saying it now. God damn it, Brendan.
I think everyone should be a friend of the show, except if it's like people like Kanye, not friend of the show.
Kanye, not friend of the show.
That should be very obvious by now, but not friend of the show. Kanye.
Yeah. Daft Punk? Friends of the show.
Dude, I can't believe they broke up. That's sad.
Yeah. Well, then they like started doing different other music projects.
I know, but it still sucks because
Yeah.
Daft Punk makes some of my favorite.
Oh, they're extremely amazing. Yeah, I know. Talented. Super good.
Very good.
Once again, back on music though, right? Back on music. Music
know.
is so cool.
Yeah.
How cool
We
is
didn't
it?
really have a script for this, so we're just going off our heads, and I think we're doing.
Well, it's the ADD podcast. It's
As
the
it
Attention
should be.
Deficit Dogs.
We didn't even have time because we were too busy being distracted. So
I genuinely, if you asked me what we talked about this episode, I can't fucking tell you.
I think we talked about Kanye 3 times. It's probably.
I think we did talk about that.
That's probably a bad thing.
Dude, wait, we talked about Elon. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we did talk about.
We talked about the Jeffs, the list of famous Jeffs.
Dude, we killed it today. This podcast fucking flowed, and you bitches know it did.
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Our Bonk is giving us
Bonk
the
is giving
finger
us a
that.
symbol.
Thank you so much for watching the first
Thank
ever
you.
episode, or
Thank
listening.
you.
Watching and listening to the first ever episode of the Attention Deficit Dogs. I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Brendan.
Thank you all so much. This is
Thank
great.
you so much.
Shout out to Bonk once again. We love Bonk. Seriously. Find us on social media at Attention Deficit Dogs, at Deficit Media, on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts.